my baby boos, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, hey, hi, how are you? What to do? My name is Alyssa, and I am the girl with the Plumbob tattoo. Welcome to the channel. So today I really wanted to come in here and talk about why I feel that The Sims 4 needs to add cars into the game. Now, I know what some of you are already going to say to me, so hold the comments real quick. Hold up. So I know that some of you are going to say, Alyssa, it's a closed world. What purpose is there for cars to be in the game? And to you I say, you must never have played The Sims 2. And if you have, well, then you would know that actually it is very, very possible to have cars in a world that is closed. So basically in The Sims 2, what they did was had cars pull in and out of driveways and had lots of things that you could do with the cars in between when you were driving them. So what I'm proposing here is at least having cars pull in and out of a driveway. Now, they may need to redo some of the lots that they have made to make it possible for that to happen, but I think that if cars came in an update, that it would be more than possible. They would just need to get up and, just do the work, put in the work into actually redoing the world so that we can have cars in our, let's hear it, life simulation game. Okay, life simulator. That means that every aspect of life, at least most of them, should be kind of in some way sort of implemented into the game. So, I mean, instead of just disappearing in front of your lot, we could have a car pull in and out of the driveway at the very least and give us the illusion that Sims are going somewhere in a car. Now, things that I think that could be included in a closed world simulation game are as follows. First of all, I think that it is more than possible to do a lot of the things that we could do in The Sims 3 just without most of the visuals. Now, in most of the suburban worlds, or all of them, there is a lot of road or a little road that is nearby the home. What they could do is have the car be in the, usually decor world, and they could honestly pull out for like quite a while on the road until we reach the loading screen. So basically, we could have our Sims actually like teaching their teens to drive and use that little bit of neighborhood road that we have in most of the neighborhoods to actually do that. And in The Sims 3, they just had a little animation where the car would kind of stop and go. How the teens learned how to drive. They were a little rocky. And I feel like an animation wouldn't be that difficult to implement. Maybe the actual creation of actually getting them on different kinds of roads would have a little difficulty, but I think that in general, that could be something simple. And at the very least, they could even go into a rabbit hole and say that they're teaching their teen how to drive, but I think that it would be at least possible to have that as a rabbit hole or something. Just like for a little extra detail that would really add to the game. And I'm not talking about like a full expansion pack, by the way. I'm talking about like an update or a stuff pack that actually is cheap or free to have cars in our game. Like at the very least, can we have an update, okay, where basic cars are added and, basic like animations for the cars are added, but then like a stuff pack for like more intriguing looking cars. I think that would be really interesting, and I think that they should implement that. Number 2, for the reasons why I think that it would work in our game, is what they could also do while the vehicle is parked is lots of different stuff. Okay, first of all, they could have teens or, even adults actually have like romantic interactions in the car. We could add a new woohoo in cars. We could add messing around or anything like that, like the romantic kind of interactions. I think that would be really fun, and a new spot for teens or, anyone else to have a little fun, in their life, so to speak. The next thing is that they could fix up cars on their lot. We could have like little mechanic jobs where the Sims have a dilapidated car, like in The Sims 3, where they took a car that was completely damaged and remade it and could resell it. And that brings in a little income and also creates a new career in The Sims. They can wash the vehicles, add a little like responsibility for the children or something like that. And just the animations in general, I just feel would add so much more dimension into the game that is just lacking gameplay and dimension in every aspect, let's face it. It's just a very bland game the way that it already is. And aside from just cars, I feel that we should also have carpooling come back as well. I think that the rabbit hole animation where Sims just disappear in front of the lot in general should just go away. I think that there is no use for it in 2020. Come on, the game came out 6 years ago and we still don't have an update on this. So the carpools for work, or even a school bus for children, why don't we have a school bus coming around picking up the kids for school? I think that adds a lot. And really, I wouldn't even mind the the school bus driving off and disappearing, because at least a school bus came and picked your child up and you saw that, and then you can go back to playing your game as the school bus is leaving. Like, I just think that that would add a little bit more, just a little spice, you know, just a little hot sauce to the game. So that's all I'm saying. That's my case. I just think that it would add a little bit more, and I know that some people are just like, what's the point? I don't want them to spend their time on doing that, but honestly, I really do. I think that for a lot of people, it really would, especially since we got toddlers in an update. I think that they're capable of a lot more than they are letting on that they can do, because personally, I think that they like to set the expectation level very, very low, the bar very, very low for themselves, so that any little thing that they do, they are congratulated for it. And I think that that should end. In any case, I do believe that this game should actually be sold to another company. I don't think that EA is handling this very well, and it's actually across the board how they've been doing their games. Their games have been failing among all of the customers. It really seems like EA isn't listening to any of their players for any of their games. This might just be a rumor. I actually haven't checked up on it. I probably should before mentioning it in a video, but I think that they were saying that their new wrestling game is actually going to be having advertisements in it. A paid-for game in between wrestling matches. Advertisements in the middle of them. How? Why? What? When did they think that this was okay? I think that since we have become just kind of immune to their ways and we just still keep buying their game packs no matter what they do with them, I think it has really been encouraging EA to screw us over, because they know that no matter what, they're gonna get their money. And that's why I feel like Cars in the first place should be in a free update. I think that we honestly deserve that for what they've been giving us the past few packs. And we don't know what this next pack coming up is, but they did mention that it is nothing that has been asked for the past few years, and that alone is very telling, and I'm really, really nervous about what is going to be coming up. Hopefully they save their game, but I mean, at this point, it just doesn't seem like it. Anyways, y'all, that is my case for Cars and a few other points about the game that we all love and enjoy and just wish the best for, because we love it so much. This is me speaking out of love and constructive criticism. I love The Sims. I've played The Sims since 2001 when I was 6 years old. You know, my very first Sims game was The Sims Hot Date, and Cars have always been a part of it. In the base game, Cars have been a part of it. I know it with seasons, that should always be base game too. That's a whole other video. But Cars have always been base game. Ever since The Sims 1 came out, Cars were just there. I don't know why they thought it was okay to take such an essential part of life out of their life simulation game for their newest one. And if The Sims 5 comes out, I just hope that they learn from their mistakes in The Sims 4 and actually give us a real life simulation game. Anyways, y'all, again, that is my thoughts on Cars coming to The Sims 4. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, loves. Mwah.